the Internet of Education, Learner Employment Record, or ILR, Integrated Learner Record, or the Learning Economy. It's a vision of the near future in which people's skills become machine-readable data that can be held and controlled from a digital wallet app and exchanged like currency for learning and employment opportunities on the open internet, the way that goods and services are exchanged today. When a learner achieves an outcome, an issuer asserts a cryptographically signed credential that can be held in any standard digital wallet app where the holder can control verifiable presentation to a reviewer in any jurisdiction. Without having any data sharing agreement, they're able to trust and exchange information across the open internet that are coming together in IEEE's Integrated Learner Record. Education record is created, number one. Number two, the way that it's wrapped, signed, and published. Holder of the universal wallet curates and controls access to records, how that reviewer is able to check the verification and trust of those records without having to go back directly to the issuer. So across a distributed ledger, an initiative from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Foundation's T3 Innovation Network to create this 5A skill crosswalk, the Open Competency Framework Coalition, which attempts to create a common service between the various competency framework and credential publishers in the United States. Have these registries immediately bridge from the North American registries to the European Union registries. Our hope of the group that has come together through this AP CoLab can help plant the seeds for Asia Pacific to also participate in the shared registries so that your networks are able to freely interact with the networks of issuers, holders, and reviewers in Europe and in the Americas. So fundamentally, this is about putting our education and skills records in the equivalent of a credit card or a credit card application in your digital wallet. So often we've talked about badge backpacks, or we've talked about envelopes that wrap packages. But the most apt metaphor, I think, is that of a credit card in your wallet. If you're able to make transactions across jurisdictions and currency and redeem it for things that you're looking for. So our friends in Learning Economy Foundation are beginning to develop a digital wallet with the Lego Education Foundation, working with MIT, applying this technology. Other colleagues of ours are applying this to COVID test results in the same way, because that same triangle of issuer, holder, and reviewer verifier directly applicable to health records as well. In North Dakota, where my team is leading a project, it's the first statewide application approach, that same triangle, applying it to the high school transcript of every high school student in this state. And so we just actually today saw a demonstration of this comprehensive learner record wallet that immediately will be publishing this standard transcript data. But because it's based on the comprehensive learner record, it's also optimized for skill data, skill mastery assertions. And there's work that Sam, I think a lot of your prior work connects into these ideas of ontologies, machine-readable ontologies and taxonomies that have relationships to each other. So this enables us to develop these pathways of learning that are some of the shared utilities. So these pathways would not come from the wallet, from the holder. These are available across distributed meta registries that can be shared between systems and holders of the issuer, the holder, and the reviewer. So to help learners navigate through all the different learning experiences that they have in their lifetime, we need some type of a GPS for learning, something that provides a personalized pathway that knows where you are in your learning and where you're trying to get to and what's next. And so in the same way that the GPS system relies upon the satellite network, the devices obviously would not function if they didn't have shared satellite information and maps.